Hello, hello, hello. We're back today again. We got new Star Rail story to play, big updates and all. So, I'm gonna hop right into it. I wanted to get today to play this. So, let's see how far we can go along today. What kind of story are we gonna have next? Because we just beat Fulwish. So, what are we gonna do next? Let's go and watch that recap real quick.
During the events of Star Rail Fest, Asheville discovered what the happiness surgery truly entails.
It's a little inappropriate to have panic music in the background, but it's just one of my normal hangout spots in a game.
Abundance. Given the gravity of the situation, we decided to go to Graphia Academy and first launch an investigation into Fulwish. During the course of events, we unexpectedly crossed paths with Fulwish herself. Also a survivor of the Bloodstained Games, she openly joined the Phantasmoon Games and invited supplicants to travel to Seafeld City, where the winner would be decided in a televised debate.
But that would have been lame, so we fought her instead.
Himeko realized that Fulwish might be a masked fool. As a result, I asked Sparksy to investigate the tavern for leads.
Oh yes, we definitely bowed before like this.
We identified Fulwish's ability, the happiness syntax. Evanescia and Yaoguang established a cooperation agreement.
Nessie.
After Evanessia's attempt to assess Fulwish in her capacity as the arbitrator failed, they encountered Blade and his group and learned that the flesh implanted in the happiness surgery originated from Shuhu, an emanator of abundance. Himeko and I went to the TV station to take part in the debate and met up with Sunday and Ashevale, who had arrived ahead of us. However, the debate turned out to be a carefully orchestrated trap. In full view of the public, all those who had undergone the surgery transformed into terrifying monsters. And Fulwish framed both the IPC and the Astral Express as the masterminds behind it all.
Don't just hate fake news.
When the disaster erupted, Evanescia willingly violated a forbidden taboo and revealed the real purpose of the Phantasmoon Games, to suppress the terrifying entity slumbering within plain Arcadia.
Yes, we got
Through this
a
act,
little bit of it
she
seen before
unlocked
with
the original
Silverwolf,
power
that
of
thing.
the ambrosial arbor within herself, and intervened in the unfolding situation. At the same time, Silverwolf, entrusted by Pearl, set out to investigate the anomalous signal responsible for the monster's emergence, only to be obstructed by Mr. Meanie.
Mr. Meanie.
As the force backing Fulwish, he wields tremendous power, powerful enough to interfere with the Stellaron Hunter's script. Meanwhile, Fulwish continued to live stream our movements in the TV tower, distorting the truth by every possible means. Drawing upon the wish power of 200,000 victims, she manifested the Meanie Phantasmoon in an attempt to defeat us individually.
An unintimidating name, the Meanie Phantasmoon.
Silverwolf regained the power of the Ether cartridge, level 999, and dealt with it before it was too late. After overcoming every obstacle in our path, we reached the top of the TV tower and confronted
awesome boss fight that was.
head-on. Drawing on the people's wish power, she briefly held the upper hand. Ultimately, I used the Stellaron within me to bear that wish power, thereby stepping onto the path of elation and defeating her once and for all.
We got some cool lightsabers / glow sticks out of it too.
Those who had undergone the surgery did not recover. At Blade's proposal, everyone joined forces to concentrate all of Shuhu's flesh within his body.
Even Sunday was in there,
the victims from
playing
the
his
influence
part.
of the happiness surgery. Just when I thought the crisis was over,
yeah.
Evanescia requested that I warn the creator of the world in canvas. According to her, Assad Pramod, the Lord Ravager who once attempted to eliminate plain Arcadia, has returned again.
Not just real quick.
I need to practice it a few times.
As I usually do every single day, still. 1,104 now. And we got some goodies to claim here. Of course, we got Blade. Oh, new decoration, or new outfit pieces. All I have to do is get Blade? Y'all going rerun? Guess we can do Blade's trial real quick. I won't be pulling for him, unfortunately, this time around. As tempted as I am, though, I love the Stellar Hunters a lot, and Merchant Axe, from what I've seen, is very, very cool. I will honestly haven't been as tempted as this to pull for
another soul among the dead.
Pull for a guy character, and since Boot Hill, he is just super cool.
Oh, you've learned.
It's coming. Like the West Wind. Let me go!
Arthur and I. Torn flesh tempered 1,000 times into a blade!
Man, it's intense.
Go! And fight to the death.
But yeah, because of Nessie and Silverwolf, I'm still very poor in my Jade count, so getting Blade right now is simply impossible, even if I really wanted to.
Stir the skies.
Or Purgatory, take hold!
I can only see it a little bit there.
I see. I offer my blood. Beasts slaughter each other. Fight to the death. Arthur and I. Purgatory, take hold. Fight to the death.
These attacks are so cool.
Or
Guide with the rainbow.
Arthur and I.
It's like the West Wind. Let me go!
Blade. It's eternal.
Oh, here it is.
Return from death 1,000-fold. Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the temporary fire.
Woo! That voice line's so sick. Oh man, I really do want him.
Return. You will serve as the temporary fire. A drawn sword knows no rest until death. Purgatory, take hold.
Oh,
Return
this
from
might just kill
death
it.
1,000-fold. Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the temporary fire.
I love the little musical twang that is in the background of that. So cool.
Return from death. Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the temporary fire.
Oh, he's so cool. It's just such a shame I have to skip him in order to save. Maybe if they hadn't really told about Himeko Nova, I would have possibly really been tempted to just try for it anyway, but with the little bits that I do have. I can at least get these. New items here and whatnot. I guess I'll just use these just 'cause why not? Maybe I can get a little something from here. I can have at least a little bit of pulling fun today. No? Alright. Well, let's go and get going. Back to business.
Seatbelt City has been severely affected by the incident. Citizens are advised to remain patient and await assistance. Moving on to our special segment, the Phantasmoon Brief.
What's the news, March?
You're back. The incident that happened at Fulwish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
No break, no rest for the weary.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantasmoon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Phantasmoon Games
don't have the
reach a
Fulwish
boiling
TV logo
point,
anymore.
And for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining
Yeah,
Dual
no
Mention
explanation.
TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are! And after the director of Fulwish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Fulwish announced that she was joining the Phantasmoon Games! That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game!
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack.
That's
This
that's sort of their
Imagenesis
spinning,
plague
huh?
centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Fulwish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and imaginary inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague.
200,000,
Countless individuals
man.
are injured or
This is a
missing,
massive number.
and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Fulwish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Still need to deal with that.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Fulwish herself through her organization.
Well, at least
the
someone's
Research
speaking up for
Society
us.
of Happy Smiles.
Thank you,
They
Kujiba.
added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses.
Such an
What
eerie
is the real
silence in the
story
background. It's
behind
like that
this?
little
The
water
Phantasmoon Brief
droplets.
will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can plain Arcadia
Is this basically like a Y2K sort of situation we're dealing with?
We will have
Prophecy?
to wait and see. Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed?
That's news
And
for
the internet
ya.
is flooded with fake news about you too. Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Fulwish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Fulwish.
I guess their puppet not only in body, but mine too. Shame on them.
I'm happy you made it back safely. But somehow, you just don't seem quite the same. Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung.
What's that even supposed to mean?
No! Is this what it takes to become a hero?
Is turning into Don Hong really that bad?
If you're all grown up and serious, we just can't click like we used to anymore. Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
Got stabbed, nearly died again. Went on to a new path. Pretty cool. Got to see cool lightsabers.
So, Fulwish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster? And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
We're working on it.
And then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantasmoon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn... who was it again?
Graphia.
Who is that?
Yes, Graphia, Himeko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himeko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod is back?
So it would seem.
Oh, why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems.
Our last vacation took its Paniconi. We all know how that went out.
This is way over the line. Lord Ravager, at Venesia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantasmoon Games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with. Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat. Are you okay?
Just give it all up.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried.
Oh, Marge,
I'm gonna go
aren't
take a
you so
minute
sweet?
and collect myself.
So many things to deal with right now. Oh, what should I do next? Nah, I've had a long day. I should just get some rest.
Some rest would definitely be good after killing Fulwish. A sofa with a plush velvet surface like a cradle. The moment you sit down, you practically mount into it. Static for the news broadcast, Marge's relentless questioning, the looming presence of Lord Ravager, the dangerous flesh with writhing on Blade's body, and the future of the Phantasmoon Games. All these tangled problems have knotted themselves into a chaotic mess. What can you do? You're just a poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery, but now you're tangled up in its threads. You struggle uselessly for a bit, then give up, letting fatigue shroud your eyes in darkness. Ah, she snores, huh?
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her sleep.
Oh, Himeko. You never knew you could sleep this much. Aww.
You're obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
Himeko. His name was not surprise.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the Nameless. But this is way too much.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all.
It's not the first one we fought.
Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you.
The Nameless who guided me before her. Who does she mean by that?
I've seen you grow through the Phantasmoon Games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you.
Thanks, Mom.
That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
Oh boy. It's about the Himeko out of the Express running?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
Oh, we're really getting into it. Can't wait.
It's a long story, filled with many memories of my past.
I'd listen to her
I'd
talk
also
forever.
like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you everything bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us, let Shush make us some coffee.
I had to correct that there.
We'll settle in and listen to your story.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanesia said to you. Evanesia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramad's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces.
Freak accidents.
1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramad's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon Games be the prelude to his next invasion?
It's starting to look like that. Sounds to me like they're still alive.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based
I
on
guess
our
the world
family
in canvas like
history,
is,
we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species.
Is canvas just like a frozen time
Quite
space?
the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
What is Graphia like?
There are far too many legends about her. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond. Second, near the end
We haven't really heard of the
one
Anti-Matter Legion
Phantasmoon
doing
Games,
anything major
she
lately.
created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what
More
was
like a long
left
time,
of
actually.
civilization and life. Which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramad, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
So maybe they know why Aha laughed.
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140 years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Plain Arcadia. Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramad, but has also seen the Eon of Elation descend in all their glory.
Two major things. Where do we even
Good
start?
question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction.
We're gonna go see her again?
By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Alright. Hopefully it's not. Hope it's good news.
I'm not sure if she comes
it
with
wheel
good
or
news
woe?
bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
Great.
Go talk to General Yao Guang, then.
How
Don't
kind
keep
of
her
her.
After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara.
Pardon?
I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Fulwish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Fulwish. In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering.
Do you want to talk to me in private for something?
What I am about to tell you is something Evanessia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Okay.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
Right, that was it. Cosmic little bad news. Can you explain what that is, though, just for sakes?
Wait, you've never heard of the Veracity before?
Look, there's a lot of lore to keep track of.
Come to think of it, they must be unfamiliar to most people. They were supposed to be recorded in the list of arch-enemies as an author of calamity. They are an ancient god of desire and consumption. An eon that evolved from a leviathan. But they disappeared so long ago that the Cienjo Alliance never witnessed any of their deeds. And they were never recognized as an author of calamity. Well, they need no such title anyway. Beast of Calamity, Star Devourer, Void Maw. Just hearing these names, one can imagine what kind of monstrosity they were. A vast, writhing form whose slightest movement could crush entire planets, before swallowing what remained into an insatiable abyss. Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course. No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet, after vanishing for years.
So they're still alive.
The true situation remains unknown. But
I mean,
with
how
this
do you even really kill
information, we
something
can
that's
understand why Asat Pramod
explained like
set
that?
his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
After facing a few huge disasters back to back, you kinda get used to the feeling.
Interesting. You wouldn't flinch even if a star fell upon you. A true Ishvara.
I mean, we got a star in our chest already.
Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking. Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the Veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well?
Indeed.
I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
I like the sound of that. It's gonna be. You also mentioned Blade's funeral thing. I remember that part.
Or an adventure. Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body and eliminate the Cienjo's arch-enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it. Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
Are you betting? Are you betting everything on me?
Betting? No, I don't see it that way.
Does a fortune teller really need to bet?
We are not chips laid on a gaming table, nor dice tossed at someone's whim. We trust in people, in ourselves, and in those beside us, knowing they can change the course of even the most desperate battle. That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Fulwish. It is also the only reason I stay for this world. My purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramod if he strikes unexpectedly. but I still need more hands to make it work.
Looks like the Phantasmoon Games will have to come to an end soon. Already, it feels like it's been so soon already. Starting feels like it hasn't been that long at all.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute
Feels too
to the
soon to be
elation.
the end.
The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Yep, gotta go speak with the family.
What are they all up to over there?
Everyone's here.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
What nice, wholesome music is playing right now.
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Fulwish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Yeah, fuck the media.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
And her.
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Now, let's make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us.
I'm raising my glass.
The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
To all of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future.
How sweet.
I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers!
Glasses clink together like your hearts beating at once. After finishing the drinks, they must each enjoy the brief moment of respite. How are you feeling, Sonny boy?
Did you need something?
What you doing here alone on your own?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower.
You did do a lot.
Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm. Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Thank you for being with me on this journey.
I should thank you for letting me embark on this journey.
You're one of us now, Sonny. You're more than welcome. What about you, Welt, Pom-Pom?
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went. We won this battle because of you.
Was everything okay on with the Express?
When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous. A made-up villain or an actual threat.
Thankfully they're not that
But I
stupid.
am more concerned about you. I've seen the footage of your fight with Fulwish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
I remember that time when you tapped during the Doomsday Dragon
The
thing.
Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense
So
power
long
always has a
ago
way
that
of
was.
warping reality.
3 years it's been.
As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Yes, Grandpa. What about you, Pom-Pom? You seem happy.
Oh, it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
We really are just going on our own? Oh, do you remember anything from before the Express got up and running?
Sadly, Pom-Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world. Pom-Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged-up Express window. No matter how hard Pom-Pom tries, Pom-Pom just can't wipe it clean.
That's okay, Pom-Pom.
But it's okay. After passenger Himeko repaired the Express, Pom-Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
How did you meet Himeko, Pom-Pom?
How did passenger Himeko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, passenger Himeko was on board.
A lot of mystery still about the Express
Passenger
back
Himeko
then.
knocked, it felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again, and the lights flickered on one after another.
I'd say it's a reasonable assumption to make that Pom-Pom is just like the physical manifestation of the Express train itself. That makes sense. Like, sort of like how the Imaginae are like their own little creatures born from ideas, and Pom-Pom could be the Express's, like, Imaginae in a way? Does that make sense? Have you heard the name Graphia?
Graphia? Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express, and there are soft clinking and clanking sounds, just like the sound of stars twinkling. But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling, knowing someone had taken good care of Pom-Pom.
Oh, Pom-Pom. Time for me to go.
Safe trip. Pom-Pom will take good care of the Express while you're away.
What's up with you two, March Dawn?
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
You two miss me?
Yeah, of course.
Aw, Dawn.
When did Don Hung start expressing his feelings like this? I guess pigs really do fly.
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Phantasmoon Games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again.
Maybe a little more than a friend nowadays.
Well,
who's to say?
She spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Wait.
Wow, Dawn throwing shade at March, huh?
How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grab plenty of comics as well. I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Oh, Dawn. Dawn, we're friends.
Why are you suddenly acting like the adult here?
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger. So I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
What are you gonna do next then?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured
We've never really
she'd
been this
resting
split up
long
before.
enough,
Like, we always had at least
and
one
it was time to
companion with
stretch
us
your
throughout the
legs.
journey.
So I volunteered.
We'll probably meet up with someone else later on, but still. Splitting up like
no
this
problem.
is pretty new.
When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Himeko?
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl. She will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
So efficient.
This is an important matter. Furthermore, your journey gives her the chance to uncover something she's been yearning to understand for years. The secret to Graphia's art of imagenesis.
I'm sure that'll be an interesting
Once
discovery.
you're fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage.
Inkford Hermitage, huh?
That's your final stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all,
not dangerous.
That realm was created by Graphia.
That's a good one, Himeko. Good joke.
The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
Why not? What about you?
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself.
I'm sure they'll get to
and
meet.
Hear her story in her own words. But someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General Yao Guang about our next steps in dealing with Asat Pramod. So I'll be entrusting this mission into the world in Canvas to you. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
Time to go. Ashbale. What's he up to right now? Oh,
In
Silver.
other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the Veracity and leave the rest to the Eon stomach acid?
Huh. Damn.
And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
Jumping into the literal belly of the beast.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Here's a piece of advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
Yeah. That's what he's wanted from the start.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks.
You can
A
say
blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate.
you can say you care, Silver Wolf.
If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few. And that Leviathan is one of them.
I saw the Keeping Up the Star Rail.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason. I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good. This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through.
What would that timeline have looked like?
I won't say anything more.
Galaxy Ranger Blade.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it, even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him. And let the veracity dissolve us both.
Oh, Silver Wolf.
Take care.
But Papa Blade...
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Plain Arcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Everyone's got their own thing going on.
Investigating Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment. Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
Oh, man. Love the hunters so much. Man. Oh. The way they act with each other is so genuine. Oh, you're just here, huh?
The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is... Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the veracity.
Wouldn't that be a twist?
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons. Such rumors are endless.
I'm sure some of them are true.
Should be able to tell which are
some
true
degree.
and which are not.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
It's speaking again.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed. Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown.
A husk shed,
Yet even a fragmented remnant of an eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
Well done.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Plain Arcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed. Now, with yin and yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core.
This is a cool sight, that void.
The Decalight reflection barrier will be complete.
Decalight reflection
Using
barrier.
the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanescia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk
She's a
using
support
the
character. She doesn't do
abundances
DPS
ambrosial
like
arbor
that.
as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Does she mean Ashrael?
Ouroboros' remains
right,
are in
that.
Autopia, aren't they? Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
Could you,
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
Torn Scroll?
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one.
Well, humans are a lot less conventional than you think.
Security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon Games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Plain Arcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the abundance into the fray was hardly a whim.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare. When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
Are we not sure about
One
it?
final
You already
question.
interfered with the Stellar
Why
Hunter
did the
script
Lord
once
Ravager
before,
choose
just
to
barely.
visit this place?
So say they
Does he
came right
have
through
an
this.
ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
Ashbale.
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail.
Golden Teacher.
At the end of the world, Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity. Hey, frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open. Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward. My tongue.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
The fool known as the Shepherd
Sounds a little weird and like that.
But it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender Braji opened the wine cellar, and they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Of course, the trash
Then
can.
the Veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
Well, that just seems like being a poor sport.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
We came here to investigate the Veracity and Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
What you looking out for, Ashvale?
Oh, plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
Detective notes. Guys, some comments feed Veracity sounds like a fairy tale. Bartender Leppin. Rumor has it he still hasn't paid off the tab for that time he cracked open this wine cellar. Crazy idea. I doubt his wordplay would be enough for Veracity to feast on. Oh my god, his name. What? Dwight Chungus? Oh my god. What? Game? Come on now.
You two asking about the Veracity? You thinking about walking that path?
Why is your name Chungus?
Walk the path of Veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some are bulldozers, some are monsters.
Are you okay, sir?
I am Ouroboros,
I feel like he's about to keel over and collapse on the spot.
and the man.
Ugh, can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
I swore to become a veracity path strider. I eat everything. Tasty, nasty, anything I could chew. Finally, I pinched my nose and swallowed loose mold, and they looked at me.
You ate mold?
Ouroboros?
Nah. Very regrettable.
Yeah, buddy.
Enough already.
Oh, March.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose. En route and Dorothy, the veracity wasn't looking, roll up her skin like a grape, snatch it up and poke it.
Mm-hmm.
Then poof, they were gone. Even Comic-Con Collective don't got a veracity card.
How tragic.
I already filed a formal complaint with the organizers.
Gross.
You should be putting this much effort into your studies.
Well, you, keep doing your thing, Dwide. Let's... Scribble Nibs? Okay.
They say
Seriously, what are these
a
names
dull
here?
pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
Then you must have a lot of stationery.
Hmm?
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well.
Are we? I'm not quite
I've met
sure.
far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones. Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here. You can have it.
Paper second, 1-day tour of the Amber World. Remnant dreaming of primeval Imperium into the mouth of veracity. Everyone is Drilla. Afterwards, say no to Aha.
This feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
Oh, please. Thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could. And narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them.
If that's true, then well done to
As
them.
for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
Hey, friends!
Oh,
How was
yeah,
your
she's
first
back.
day of school?
The fool who met inside the belly of the beast, belly of veracity, pretty much similar to an extra dragged into the makeup to make numbers soap operas and Mr.'s love and watching. The hard story, I don't know what was countered, managing to pluck their shadow. I guess he can be considered a friend of mine. Right.
Sparksy's here to pick you up after class.
Hello, Sparksy.
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again.
I'm sure she's always up to something.
Still doubting me. You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here. That whole Fulwish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even won my mask down to nothing. But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the veracity. Aha chases the veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far.
both versus haha. The veracity was Unrestored Shadow, Braggy Bread and Wine, eating slime.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
So, after a bit of thought, Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea. I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend. The unreal Sparks and Spark!
Sparks and Spark.
But apparently, this
Creative
light
name
bulb
choice.
makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
Are we just about to literally enact the whole cartoon classic of, oh, an idea came to my mind, so a light bulb appeared above my head.
He'll find out one day.
Well then, I'll go first.
It, doesn't look very reliable.
We sure this isn't just a prop?
Are you sure about this?
No worries. If anything goes wrong,
Aww.
the friend in my head will protect me.
So Evie really is still with us.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No, it's working perfectly. I get it now. All of it.
Uh-oh.
No need to dance around.
Marge, come back to us.
Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness.
Maybe the effect is just that it makes you think you sound like smart and know what you're saying.
Of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Are we now?
Yes. The answer is all but revealed. You are Asat Pramod, Sparksy.
Gasp.
Do you have evidence?
Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is... You were the first person I met when I got off the express.
Wasn't that normal Sparkle?
If I am Asat Pramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive?
Yeah, fair point.
Just take that thing off already.
That's weird. I thought I was on the right track.
You tried, Marge, and that's what counts. You tried.
Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic. Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
Oh boy, what's she planning now?
You changed your clothes just for this?
That's the first time we've actually seen them transform in a uncut.
Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely.
Usually they always do some sort of slide with camera to make the change.
Distraction. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill Elation is... the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, played by the Veracity!
Does that make any sense?
What am I even saying?
Classic whodunit. This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Ah, I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable.
Yeah, that's
so
what I thought.
Far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, Detective. Why don't you show us what you've got? By the way, what type of detective are you?
A detective.
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Asat Pramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons, and the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Ooh.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to plain Arcadia.
We're gonna force Aha to not laugh anymore?
Asat Pramod is here on business, not on vacation.
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
The refrigerator cooling system is down. Remember to repair it. Just go ahead and jot it down by the detective at the scene. Guys, some comments if you I guess you got Dorothy.
That's just a title. Anyone with a girlish heart can call themselves Dorothy. Between you and me, Director Sparkle used that name once too. Guess when?
Looks like this clue has a little value to it.
En route?
Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. The stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him?
Oh, hello, Sampo.
Of course she does.
It's neutral to see
Everyone
you.
in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away. Some say he became a mourning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is...
What is it, Sampo?
that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark!
Oh, so it's your item.
I knew it.
Give it back, give it back! That's a big order my client wants immediately!
He sounds like a fussy sibling.
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not! Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
Oh, jeez. Dealing with fools, I tell ya. And now she's gone.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Hey!
Gotta find business where he can.
You catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here.
Yes, that name.
Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap.
Oh,
Waving the fee
Sempo.
won't quite cut it, will it?
Name your price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Always.
Just
Rely on the
kidding.
sugar mama.
Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A mourning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That doesn't help us find him, though.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, He's a friend of yours?
Not a chance! Back when
Then what
old
purpose do you serve?
Senpo was still a kid, en route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, en route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
We did mention having
The
a
tavern
husk
has
of
10,000
Ouroboros, whatever, in that
all
void,
telling
so...
different stories.
What if the husk
All
is
I
actually the
know
elation
is
itself?
this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
This is the World Ends Tavern.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Senpo.
Never.
And about catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
Oh, goodbye, Senpo. March.
See? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to Asat Pramod somehow. But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert next.
So we now actually gonna find Sparksy?
Speak of the devil.
Ron May.
Only a
Tingian.
Joe General could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
Hello, you two. I haven't seen Ron May in ages.
Well, you've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yun?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
Good to see you both again.
At first, I only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation.
Man,
and
she
it
is
seemed
so
inclined to
pretty,
refuse.
Ron May.
Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip. So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Oh, okay.
Hardly surprising.
I guess that's good
They
for us then?
disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well. Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Oh.
Von Walk?
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantasmoon Games.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance? Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out.
Or March is putting it together.
By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common.
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend?
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger. Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient leviathan. Beneath Von Walk's surface...
Is Dr. Primitive still alive? Are we ever gonna meet him?
You stopped him.
Didn't we have that running with the monkeys back at the Penacony school?
Mr. N was still human.
Oh, he used to be human.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Phantasmoon Games.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection.
What if this en route that we're looking for actually is Aha himself or itself?
Intriguing.
After all, the reward for winning the Phantasmoon game was to become the Aeon Oblation.
Just as Akifili began traveling in pursuit of their ideals.
So what if he won?
All creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that imply?
You can't eat, you can't taste, you turn away from the path.
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales. Their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely.
A void song whale?
Creatures walking the path of Veracity became nothing more than biological black holes.
I guess it's a narwhal in Genshin.
Discrimination.
Just made me think of that.
This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of Veracity. Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
It's kind of in a name, but...
Yummy flavors?
Precisely.
Enjoyment?
Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
So Aha stole the original Primum Mobile of the Veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled. Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yuqing 2. Now, there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Who's this you?
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Aeon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asapramat is here on vacation?
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Oh, you mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager.
Really now?
When my home was destroyed by Zulo, I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
Oh?
A navigator of the Express?
Yes. Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then. He was the one who told me about the Shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the Shadow, and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you two uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be a Sat Pramod knew about the Veracity's secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivili.
Oh.
Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
Oh. Okay.
The detective game is over.
Uh-oh. We've gone too far. Oh, Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod is back. The laughter, but he's joke. En route, heading for the true world's end, Astral Express. Haven't in a long time, old friend. Oh boy.
I have to say, not many
Whoa,
people
this thing.
make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
God, these things are freaky looking.
You know how it is, kid. I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
Ah, stop now. Stop now. So many things to keep track of.
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia. Really?
Your own ticket before boarding and be a model passenger.
Now I gotta swap teams. I just wanted to put a different one on. Boy, oh boy, that was quite the revelation. So they went to the Astral Express, where they're not welcome. Pompon was always saying how they can't remember things. So many
It is
questions.
an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you again. To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a total fraud.
Oh yeah, it's you.
My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination. You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
Barely, a little bit.
I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
Ooh. What does that do with Graphia?
Well, Graphia's former residence was located there. Legend says the miraculous and
Lilacs.
canvassing of the mortal world happened
I almost forgot about you, I'm gonna be
Would
honest.
Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that? Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graffia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity.
Guess we got money to
Guess
burn, why
money
not?
really does let you do whatever you want. That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graffia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graffia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs.
That uneven strand of
Random
hair in
pre-red
her back of
heads
her
based
head
on
is
nothing
kind of
but
bugging me.
imagination. I bet
Like,
her
why is it
reaction was
uneven?
something like
How did that
this.
happen? Accident at the
Objective.
hairdresser?
Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
She doesn't sound like that.
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you! I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
And so are you. So we all
a
are.
slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel! You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
A manga artist trying to meet deadlines?
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Blurry QR Cult.
Huh. Is that so? My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No worries, no worries.
So you're also coming with us?
Well, yes. Would you believe it if I said I was going on vacation?
No.
Miss Blurry
No one here gets a
Cult,
vacation.
Let's be clear. You are being transported under escort. Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Sounds rough.
Whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Perlux Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me.
Whoopsie.
Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
Damn. Did you just release a new volume? Whatever. How are you so broke?
I went all in on learned coins. There goes my licensing fees and royalties.
Oh man, that's tragic.
I lost every single penny.
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
Oh no. Well, good luck with that. Ooh, nice boat.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Inkford Hermitage. Please, mind your step as you board.
Not a bad boat. Boat by the looks of it. Ooh, it's snowing. How pretty. Are those tears in the hole in the sky there?
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Inkford
So pretty.
Hermitage.
Oh. Are those Wispe floating on the water?
Aww.
Oh dear, there are so many Wispe. They are blocking the boat's route.
You're not gonna run them over, are you?
But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
So pretty here. It looks like a great vacation home. Alright. You to us. Break the ice. I'm sure those will be very fun to explore at a later time. Snowflakes fall and freeze them. Whoa. Woo! Oh jeez. Whoa! I didn't expect to carry that inertia through the whole way. Or momentum.
Whew, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
They've taken the boat. Should we be worried about that?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantasmoon Games superstar, no? Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you.
Where'd you come from?
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
We're not spawning them, are we? I ain't ready to be a wisp-pay mother.
Everyone, welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
How tragic.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest.
I love the flair that she speaks with.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
I always love a good snowy environment. Oh, uh-oh. Well, we can just have a nice little trip to the snow-capped vacation home, huh?
Is that all?
So sparkly and pretty. Oh, we got a person here. There are other people here.
Is that?
Ah, the golden tree in the...
Oh. God dang it. Why was that thing right there at the same time? Unfulfilled wish list. If she can never be me, not now, not ever. You can all fawn over her. For all I care, I'm leaving. May those who come after us steer clear of the dead ends I have mapped out and unlock the mysteries of the wish power sooner. Even an Orch's strength has its limits. May there be no bodybuilding competitions in the world canvas. I wonder, would the Nameless accept a rabbit as their traveling companion? Birthplace of the Mori is on the rooftop of Prox Tower. The far side of the Phantasmoon, boundless sea of stars. There's way too many places I want to visit. I can't even list them all. The universe is so vast. Maybe the only one to make it that dream of roaming the cosmos come true is to board the legendary Astral Express. A rabbit as a traveling companion. But is Pom Pom actually an Imagine or Imagine then? Naya Moonlo. It's a nice looking hotel. Like a hot springs here?
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery. Anyone here? Hello? Hello?
She's echoing herself.
Honored guests, my apologies for the late welcome.
Oh, hello.
Oh, no wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
Aren't you a cutie?
I am the lobby manager, Casper.
Of course you're
You
named
have a
Casper.
Very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry.
The former comic artist, Miss Nihilux.
Former?
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
Uh-oh.
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume.
Yikes. I mean, I guess at least the place is nice looking.
Every guest in this hotel is an Imagine with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
I'd love to visit a place like this.
Didn't that lineage of Imagine go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
Frost giant?
Little old me was once a tall, mighty, and majestic giant. Of course, that was back in the Cinder Age.
So you're basically an antique who knows a bunch of old secrets. What corner did they dig you out of?
Alex, don't say it like that.
I'm a block of ice. It is sad how a giant block of ice melts into tiny pieces over time. I have forgotten the names of most of my friends. And I have not tasted a crispy, charred Void Ranger in a long, long while now.
Well, maybe we can help with that one. We do have the power to.
Indeed, another glittering nameless.
Another, you say?
Another? How's that?
That is a secret. Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here.
Really?
Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those Imagine who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here.
So no legitimate ones then.
You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names. Nameless, good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Bye, Casper. What a nice place.
So, you're here looking for Graffia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive. I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imogenesis will see her.
Why's that?
If she wanted to see her, it would already have happened. The IPC has practically turned the world and canvas upside down.
True.
You know this, right? Over 140 years ago, they brought in hackers from Punklord and did everything they could to blast open the passage between reality and the world and canvas. I think disturbing her world and canvas like that must have upset the mother of Imogenesis.
Reasonably so, I'd say.
A friend of Graffia's? Just how long has that person been alive?
Good question.
So that friend wanted you to find Graffia, but they didn't tell you how.
Basically, aside from the single parting request, Evanescence had no time to leave any tokens of guidance. That's not to say that she left nothing at all.
The only thing Evanescence left that could be a token is the mask she painted herself, right?
Well, you got any ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puff ball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea, you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day.
Wait. That comes later. We're doing the fate later on.
The Holy Grail War!
That's coming later. We'll see Gilgamesh and Rin later on. And I've done that already.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony.
Well, not the big adventure in Penacony.
Nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too. Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graffia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Kalt has got you covered.
Can't believe we're still getting a
We
second
use leyline
part to the
resonance.
Fate collab.
This hotel is built
I
on
really was not
Graffia's
expecting
former
that.
home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree. Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
We need every help we can get. I don't ask you, will it work?
I was just kidding. Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood. Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
You have been basically forced into house arrest.
Time is over, Miss Nihilux. Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
I just checked in and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron
Or
can run for
Nihilux.
hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Oh man.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon! Help me!
Well, good luck with that, Nihilux. I'm sure you'll live. He's hauled away by two bodyguards, leaving nothing but her drawn-out cries tracking through the lobby.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Cinder-Earth age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
What sort of interesting faces will we meet here? Any more meme representations? Oh, Graphia. Graphia. Death is asleep without sorrow. Hey, Sushang!
There's still a chance for me to turn my life around.
Sushang! Wait, are you in our Furbo? You're not gonna be in our Furbo, are you? Whoa, Wow, the scenery is amazing. The leaves are flowing about. The snow's falling nicely in these emojis. Oh, I knew I should have read more books. I can't even squeeze out a single sentence to describe the scene. I think I'll take a nice hot bath first. Completely drenched in sweat from the sword practice. Seeing that bowling hot spring and its steam, I just want to dive right in. What are you doing here? I was here for vacation. They say that this is a fragmented canvas picture by the ancient bonsai Tengoku. The final destination where all imaginary return their wishes. Bonsai Tengoku is the right name, right? I didn't mispronounce it, did I? I shouldn't take a bath in hot springs after exercising. So you start sounding like those healers from the Alchemy Commission. Relax, I train in martial arts. Some fiddle's a fiddle. I'm not lying, you gotta believe me. Oh, fine, if you have a problem, forget it. If Wolfla and Little Guai were here, they'd definitely nag at me, too. Alright, we did run into them earlier, I forgot. Right, I guess this is the real Sushong. Let's save the hot springs for later. It's been a while, so why don't we head inside first, warm up with a pot of... God damn it, I just said it too soon. God damn it. Perfect wine, and catch up. What do you say, President? You nearly had me for a second there. You nearly had me. Alright, let's do this.
Do your worst, Master. I decide the rules of the game.
Get out of here, you little bastard.
You're out! Tonight, Stars Echo. I'll stay with you.
Get out of here. Nearly thought I was a real Sushong for a minute, because we had run into them earlier. These little guys just can't stop screwing around. Look at this team platform. So cozy and nice here. Looks so nice. Kappa Chronicles. Oh, more of those things.
Casper? Are you there?
Nope. I'm not.
Oh, okay, we'll go look somewhere else then. Oh, there you are. I'm tempted to explore more, but gotta keep things going. Oh, hello, Fragmented Shadow. Or Stagnant Shadow. Caspar!
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I tried too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb.
Can we throw more snow on you to make it better?
Drip, drop, drip, drop. So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
Well, what would you play in the snow then?
A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in.
That sounds nice. I've never had a snowball fight before.
Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
We're hopping in then. How are we gonna do this then? Oh. Ah. Try to make it one break without stopping. Many years ago, used to be towering hurt. Snowflakes in watch out there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh. Aw, that's cute. That might be a way to get up there. Best farewell to the world. What is the quest say right now, actually? Let's out to interrogate Casper after all. The back of the mountain challenged it to a snowball fight. Hopefully once his ex-Frostshine had its plan, it's willing to spill some information about Graphia. Whoa! That's a little more than snow you're throwing there. You can't go throwing ice at people like that. That's not a very friendly snowball fight.
You'd better be good at dodging, Nameless!
Oh wait. Button. Whoa. That was definitely not snow. Down we go. Did you have your fun now, Casper?
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her.
That sounds nice. What was she like?
She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!"
That sounds cute.
Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together.
Huh?
Under the giant moon.
Void Rangers, giant moon.
If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty.
Huh, that's a little different from what I think a snowball fight is.
There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil. He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck.
Yikes.
I saw my own giant body thawed onto the ground.
Oh.
And my chin felt ice cold.
Yikes.
8 people? In the Phantasmoon Games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Sindarth Age Wars? So, in that round of the Phantasmoon Games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
It's quite the story.
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over.
I'm making the same face as that Modi back there.
We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
Thank you, Casper. You've done well all these years.
I only shared some memories of a snowball fight. If it helped you, Nameless, then I'm happy. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
Yeah, we definitely will. We'll have a blast.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
Like the one right there? How many do we need, though? No one's watching. Technically, you shouldn't be moving the set pieces with here without permission, but in a crisis like this, who cares about a few measly hotel management regulations? In any case, once you're done borrowing it, you can always play it for a couple rounds of snowball fights with Casper to make up for it. Just a little petty theft. No big deal. We've done much worse, I'm sure.
Is that all?
Now quick before I catch us.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's these atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
Oh, it's all the little statues that we've been doing those little puzzles for. Bunny, the fox, frog. It's all of them. Oh, look at this one.
These 2 little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Snowball fight!
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber?
Oh shit, did it work?
Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh.
I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either.
But you were just taken into work.
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out.
They're gonna actually bolt you down to the chair if you don't play along or work.
This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters. Maybe
you are just Graphia, actually. Your inspiration is dry, but your excuses for missing deadlines certainly aren't.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those two goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block.
Fair.
Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Himeko?
I can't.
I just
Eerily
wish there
familiar.
was a fake
Oh.
Himeko arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
Who is this?
Miss Colt.
Oh.
When did you sneak out?
Hello.
That was fast!
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt,
Red hair.
escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
Lock the windows.
Come on, not again! Little raccoon!
And off she goes again. Alex is hauled away by 2 bodyguards, leaving her only drawn out cries for help echoing across the hillside.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Are you actually her then? Who are you?
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
Oh, we found you already then.
My name is Murata Graphia, guardian
Murata.
of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
You as well. We've heard much about you.
Saying you are Graphia? Huh. She really does look a lot like Himeko.
Maybe lacking in some areas, but yes, the resemblance is there.
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not?
More so swipe them, but
if
yes.
memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me.
Couple of reasons.
The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
Basically, yeah.
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanescia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis? You must have many questions.
Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll start with this. What happened 1,000 years ago?
My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you...
What, did you see our options for
During
questions?
the Sindirth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanescia?
Token? I mean, Evanescia gave me something, but it's only this. Our mask.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
It got transformed a bit, but yeah, that's it. Does this mean you'll tell me everything? Red-haired girl hands back the mask back to you.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Sindirth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound.
And was it the Express?
And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantasmoon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower. It looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
Wounded iron dragon? Was it a train?
Indeed. That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw.
Murata?
At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantasmoon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Ionic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantasmoon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond, the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Did you win?
She lost.
Oh.
Graphia did not win the Phantasmoon Games. Nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad. In the final days of the Sindirth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
She made a seal capable of shutting out a Lord Ravager?
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together.
We're just
to
being
the
a courier
other side.
now, are we, huh?
So, are we leaving right now?
I was kind of hoping to check out the house on the hill.
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
Friend?
You mean... Blade.
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there.
Oh, we're doing this now, are we?
When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Graphia vanished? How elusive.
But hey, at least we
Anyway,
met her.
I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove first.
We made progress. Finally met the... Light the lamps of yesteryear. Sure. What are we gonna do with Blade? What's he gonna do to himself? Silverwolf. Blade. Buddies. Friends.
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip.
Oh, Silverwolf, she's trying so hard.
Something.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
She really cares. She
If
doesn't
the
want him to
L-Word
go.
absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed.
Who's gonna
If the
cook for the
abundance
Stellar
is too
Hunters if not
weak,
Blade?
The husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
She doesn't want to say goodbye. Aww. Wolfie.
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Oh, Wolfie.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
Family? Maybe that one?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way.
Oh man,
My
these
mind is
two.
made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that girl reclaiming her future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Wolfie. Oh, my heart.
Feel better.
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Oh.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin.
Your family, Blade.
Who's there?
Just us. I feel I should take my visor off. Didn't mean to eavesdrop.
I get it. It was a deliberate accident.
I knew you would come.
I found my way into the canvas world.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive?
Debatable still, but...
It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically
Alive
the
in what
same
way?
age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Man, Silver was so
Then
short.
Let's begin.
Like, she's just half the size of Blade. Like, even if she, like, had another one stacked on top of her, she'd, like, barely reach Blade's height.
You are unusually talkative today. Are you trying to buy time?
Oh... Silver Wolf Blade... We'll find a way out of this. We'll figure something out. It's a train. So we're finally being just honest with their emotions and whatnot. So precious.
Everyone, let's go find Graphia. We'll do canvas. Here I come.
That should do it. Right?
The music here, too, is just really selling the scene. Just the preciousness of it. Oh, did I miss one? You, up there.
Little one, I choose you.
Choo-choo, choo-choo.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imagenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas. No Wispy were harmed in the making of this operation.
Well, thank goodness.
Graphia! Graphia! Everyone, into the world in canvas!
You really going?
How odd. This time, the visitors actually know of my existence.
There she is.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh? Not an Imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
Aw, family members.
Guess so.
She doesn't deny it.
Power of
She doesn't
abundance.
deny it.
What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in canvas, with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
Ah, I see. You are better informed than I thought. I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
Thank you. The mountains lie distant. The waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
The male urge should
Bring
bleed
a
out slowly in
weary
the
life
snow.
to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fair. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
What kind of story is he about to tell us?
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu.
Insumosu.
It was a desolate wasteland. Untouched and forgotten. Desolate. Cold. The perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one.
Keep the game down, Cell.
Until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
Blade.
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end.
Oh. That's a cool looking brush.
Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.